and welcome to KAC. I'm Subin Khan. Today's top story. Preparations begin today for the much-anticipated Patriots' Day parade. This auspicious calendar event celebrates the contribution of the liaison officers who work tirelessly to bridge the gap between the emergency administration and the ordinary
So, what'll it be?
Your
usual?
Sure.
A chicken salad with no dressing.
No, you know what? Make it waffles. With a side of bacon. Don't tell my wife.
Whatever you say, officer. Oh, and if you want some more coffee, just shout. Next service, waffles with bacon on the side.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer, Owens. But there's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Wait here. I'll have a word.
Thanks to improved threat recognition systems and drones, potential terrorists can be identified and neutralized swiftly. Yeah, that's what we've been working for 10 years.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces of my latest toxin. Tomorrow, this will seem like child's play. Gotham, this is your only warning.
Scarecrow's threat worked. Yesterday, there were 6.3 million people in Gotham City. Today, not so many. It took just 24 hours for us to lose control of the city. Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
Identity confirmed.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones, have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. Emptied your city with a vial of toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in ruin and I turn my gaze to the world beyond, I have already won.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
abandoned in terror by those that fled, torn apart by those who had nowhere to go. Do you see, world? The nightmare has truly begun. Gotham is mine. Tonight, fear rule. It is time for you to bear witness to Gotham's end. Her destruction will be mirrored in your defeat. Join them in the talks and stop fighting those fears.
He's persistent, I'll give him that. If he had any sense, he'd see we had an army and just give up. You're acting from...
60mm cannon operational.
Go, go, go!
Fire suppressor engaged.
The home of Gotham's brave men and women, a beacon of hope in a city of chaos and despair. Watch as I obliterate it, and the lives of all that cower within its walls.
be punished by the strong. I'm not sufficient. Captured and bound, left to rot.
You actually believe you've won, don't you? Savor this fleeting delusion of victory. For even as my toxin dissipates, it leaves behind a forsaken city, forever tainted by your failure. And Gotham dies with it. I will exact vengeance upon you and all your allies.
Astonishing. Such brutality. You killed these men. You abandon your beliefs. Everything you stand for. But fear reveals the truth. Erodes your self-control. Soon you will become that which you hate the most. You tell yourself you are not like us. You tell yourself you are something more. Something better.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly do not.
What do you seek in those tunnels? Hope? You will find none. I once searched for terror in chemistry. I thought perfectly arranged atoms could unlock the demons in a man's mind. You proved me wrong. What drives you? For most souls, it's fear of loneliness, of poverty, of death, but not you. You act like a man who mistakenly believes his worst fears have already come to pass. You've always buried your fears, locked them away deep in your subconscious, hidden. But something is gnawing away in the darkness of your mind, isn't it? Something even you can't control. Fear's honest. Perhaps you suppressed those fears, but they resurfaced tonight. I watched as you tore those men apart. The violence was not your usual cold brutality. It was sadism. Your true instincts emerge, thorned weeds creeping through cracked granite. It seems you may be a killer after all. You keep fighting despite setback, failure, and loss. The cracks are forming as it pushes its way to the surface. It's a pleasure to watch such resolve deliquate.
Thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one.
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
You do not want this fight.
Oh. I'm pretty sure I do.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
No. Fine. My turn. Incredibly disappointed. Come on, then. Struck a nerve, did I? Slow and so, care to try again?
You talk too much.
can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. Pathetic! You can't win! Let's finish. Stupid son of a bitch! I'd hope that you, of everyone I faced, would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
And still you struggle on. Your bravery inspires. Yet the harder you fight, the more complete my eventual victory will be. You will lose this fight. What pains you most is that life will carry on without you. No matter how many thugs you beat, or how many tanks you leave smoldering and wrecked in your wake, your crusade has meant nothing. And now the world will see you for what you truly are. A fallacy, a figment of hope in a world of suffering and pain.
Don't kill them. You're not gonna find them. I was just hiding. If I live longer that way. The bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Do you really think you're fine? Fear makes you predictable. I am incomplete. Get out of my head. Nothing hurts like losing one of the family, knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
There's no way you can hide. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
You are just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough.
Do you still see it? The terror in her eyes as she looked upon your true self. Savor that image. There are many like it still to come.
Where is he?
There's something different about you. I can almost taste it. You might fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. Beneath that mask, there's a man, I'm sure. A man who grieves, a man who suffers, a man who fears the reckoning to come. What do you think the world sees when they look upon you? A hero? A savior? Are you really the stoic caricature you play? Or the architect of Gotham's demise? Even now they look to you, the impotent cowards who fled, all eyes, all hopes, upon a man who fails his friends. The people of Gotham can run all they like, but they will not avoid their fate. The cloudburst will spread my toxins for miles in an instant. It will be terrorism in its purest form. Tonight is the night that Gotham changes forever. The night it becomes a wasteland of nightmares, a forsaken symbol, a monument to fear. But more than that, we're about to turn Gotham into the epicenter of a blast that will transform the entire eastern coast of America into my domain. I have the cloudburst, and I will use it. Soon, my moment draws near. Gotham citizens will see their beloved home forever destroyed.
What is this?
It is your vision of what's to come. The darkness does not bargain, it does not reason. It is trust. The hardest battles are fought in the mind, and with every defeat, the dark rot will grow. It will spread toward the seat of the soul. Until there is nothing left, all suffering will have been for nothing. And now it has taken hold. It's just a matter of time. Stormy seas and lost soul. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by nightmares.
And where do you think you're going?
Surrender. No. Good. Step aside.
Oh no, brother. What are we gonna do?
You dumb... Whoops. Finally got broken.
What are you doing? He'll show you. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Stay back.
How did you... This isn't over!
Do you take pride in what you have reduced them to? The mewling babes your assaults exposed. Look at them as they quake in terror at the creature who strikes from the dark. I will do that to you. I will peel back every layer before the night is through. We both use fear, but only one of us understands it. Fear is not a cudgel, it's not a sword, nor a shield. Fear is a scalpel, slicing cleanly through your victim's pathetic pretensions to civility and exposing the whimpering beast within. You will be my finest work. Your destruction will shatter hope, spread terror like 1,000 cloudbursts combined. Come, be my burnt offering to fear. I wonder, are you ready for your legend to die? You don't fear death. You're no coward. But postponing the inevitable betrays your fear. You fear the dismantling of your legend. You fear defeat. Come to me. Face your fears. There's no legacy left to build that I will not raze to the ground. Should you survive, you will find that increased synaptic plasticity has allowed your mind to record every aspect of this encounter with unusual clarity. These are pure, perfect memories, crystallized moments of fear. You may never recover from this night. Your brain will rewire itself into a state of permanent fear response, a hair-trigger mechanism for panic that will have you bolting awake at night, clutching at your bed sheets, crying like a child. But don't be afraid. It's not your life that needs ending. It's your myth. The hope that you stand for. The hope that dies tonight. Are you still the master of your own destiny? The answer's awaiting, as am I. How many more bones will you crush? How many lives will you destroy in the pursuit of your crude justice? We're all products of our fears. I look at you and see a man born of violence and darkness. Do you still believe that you are Gotham's savior? And do you think this charade inspires hope? The longer you fight, the further you drag Gotham into darkness. Like a moth to a flame.
You're not going anywhere, man. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plating. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good? Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I...
We're in! Go, go, go! Spread out!
Keep your guns trained on him. If he even looks like he's planning to leave that room, open fire. Oh, simple. It's a little trick. It's where his armor's the strongest. Aim for the weak spots at the shoulders first, then coordinate fire at the points where the plates meet.
Just say the word and I'll kill this freak.
Hold off, Lieutenant. He's mine. We have the target. Just say the word and I'll end this now.
We have not broken him yet. Crucial element of my plan.
You don't understand. There are no second chances with this guy.
In death, he has nothing left to fear. It will come. Are we still on schedule?
We're entering the final phase.
Good. Your patience will be rewarded soon.
You'll regret this.
This is it, boys. What everyone's afraid of. And we brought an army to take you on. What a waste.
I was looking forward to putting a bullet in his head.
He could take you all. Remember that.
Huh. We are the finest army ever assembled. Let him come at us. He is just one man. We are thousands. He is good. We are better.
Not likely. You say something? I said nothing. Of course, you're thinking, who the hell is this guy? You're in your head, boy. And just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. We know your move before you do. We know how you think! And that's why we're gonna win. But first, we're gonna make you suffer.
Gentlemen, need I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here?
Listen up! Final evacuation of this facility will begin in T-minus 30 minutes. All remaining units rendezvous at the staging ground on the West Island, now! You've done good work tonight, people. Gotham is ours!
Phase 1 is a go. Yeah, thank God. I feel sorry for those poor guys stuck underground for weeks. Yeah, guess we're the lucky ones, huh? You should count yourself lucky we didn't kill you yet. Won't be long now. As soon as I get the order, I'll put you out of your misery. When he's dead, I'm gonna take that damn cowl as a souvenir. I hope we get the order soon.
Why do we have to wait? Be my guest. I'll tell Scarecrow it was your idea. I was just joking. Didn't sound like a joke. What, you think I wanted to know I was going against orders? Have you seen him? Yeah, up close. He's done something to his face, hasn't he? Looks like he's taken a knife and cut chunks out of it. Rumor is he got his face torn off by some freak called Killer Croc. Really? Looks deliberate to me. Yeah, well, I guess he figured he should look the part. You know, like a scarecrow. That's messed up, man. Man, what's wrong with this city? It's just full of freaks. You are not wrong.
It would serve you to stop talking.
Nobody asked you, freak.
Bring him down here so we can all keep an eye on him. Yes, sir. Hey, you! On your feet! This way! Move! I said move!
I heard you. Do not push me, boy.
Or what? You need me to teach you some manners?
I want you to try.
You brought this on yourself. Now, take it like a man!
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
Father. What do I do?
Finish what you started. No excuses. We do what we must to survive. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. Do not allow yourself to feel for them. They will not feel for you.
Yes, I know.
Warning. Security breach in level B1. Active. Shoot to kill permissions granted.
Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
Sir, the cloudburst is active. He can't stop us.
He doesn't get that chance.
Yes, sir. Serpent's activated and moving into position.
It's too late. I already have the cloudburst.
What do you think you're doing?
Finishing the job.
This is not the plan we agreed upon.
It's a plan that works. Scarecrow can choke on his toxin. He wants you to suffer. I just want you dead. What's Delta's status, Sergeant?
Inbound, sir. About 2 clicks south of target location.
Control. Militia tank spotted. Over.
should see you for the worthless thing you are. But I already know. And I'm not waiting anymore.
Welcome to Gotham, the city of fear.
You didn't think it was gone, did you? Oh, no, you knew better. You get knocked down, you f up again. You learned that from an old friend. Turn around.
What's the matter? Lost for words? Expected more. I'm hurt. Focused on what I want to achieve, and it'll happen. You wanna know what I want now? Huh? I want you dead.
Come on, man. Stop wasting my time.
I've been looking forward to seeing you again. You know where to find me. The door is open. I'll be waiting.
So you did it. I must admit I had my doubts that you could make this happen. It is time. Call in the transport. We're leaving.
Sir! We are not finished.
It is time for the people of Gotham to see their savior for who he truly is. A man. Just a man. Devoid of hope. Crippled by fear. Once I understood your greatest fear, controlling you was simple. Buried deep down is the inevitability that you will one day fail. And that fear makes you mine. Think very carefully about your next move. Let me go, or Gordon dies.
You will bring death to all who follow you.
You know what happens now. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone hunted down, killed.
So eager, relax. Make yourself at home. This time, you won't be leaving. Soon enough, we will have our time to play. Your hell awaits. So glad you could carve out some time for us. You know, we need it. I sense some bad blood between us. Oh, memories. They're overwhelming, really. Let's see. How many sins have you committed? Now it falls to me to collect payment for the pain you have wrought. Your soul is mine. The taste of your soul. Get off this
Do you not understand? Why aren't you scared? Do you understand? I've won. It is over.
You are right.
Impossible.
You talk too much.
No. You will not compel us again. The Cyberians here must be better than this.
Attention hostile force. We have eliminated your commander. Escape is impossible. Lay down your weapons immediately. Surrender now. You will not be fired upon.